Hey guys, I want to compare for you two Purple Longprimer 43's. That's a Longprimer Thinline of the Highland goat skin. We're going to go to that in just a minute. Many of you know from the boards, if you follow me there, that is my daily driver. That is my one. Within the first week that I got it, I literally read like a fifth of the Bible. And it just is, and it will be. I'm not a collector. I use my Bibles, and this one is it. So through God's grace, I ended up with two exact ones, but they're not exact, of course, and so they're unique and they're handmade. And so I wanted to show you guys the difference between two Thinline Longprimer 43's. So let's go. Okay, so let's try here. This is, we'll call it number one. It's the Highland goat skin. And I just want to show you, compared to number two, look at the difference in the grains. This is almost more of a pebble grain. This is more like of a river grain. This one, well, I want to say it's a little bit softer than this one, but this one is the one that I've been using, and so it's broken in. You see the three purple ribbon markers. Of course, the inside is exactly the same on both of these. You see the blue gilding and silver closed. You've got the presentation pages and a couple blank ones up front. You have a very large font and cross references. Note paper in the back, as well as maps and a concordance. I mainly wanted to show you, and they're soft, but they're thick. But I just wanted to show you the difference, two side by side. It's just the difference in leather. You can see the one that I have been using, the Yap, is more folded down just because it's been used. And the newer one is the Yap's not quite as tight as the old one. I am very excited and blessed to have these both. I am not a Bible collector. I did want to talk to you about how, at least I knew when I had found the one. It's a question that I've been asked, how did you know? And a question that I see a lot on the boards. And the answer, sorry the light changed, but it does a little bit change in the light, by the way. So here's how I knew it was the one. I haven't actually had the one since 1997 was my last one. I thought I had a couple times, and let me tell you the difference in case this is helpful to you. When the other times where I was attracted to a Bible or thought I had the one, it was something about it. It was logical. It was either pretty, or I thought it would hold up, or it had big print, or it was a translation I liked. But it was either on aesthetics or on logic. This is sort of, it's kind of both, but it's kind of neither. I actually saw one of these. Oh, and here's the interesting thing, guys. I have a Longprimer 52. This is a 43. Or is it a 53? It's a Highland goat skin Longprimer. that I got a couple years ago that I thought was the one. And it didn't end up being, though I like it very much. So I'll go into this. This is the Thinline edition of it. I saw particularly a purple one of these, one of my friends had posted, and I just sort of immediately knew. There was a knowing. Not hugely dissimilar way, obviously different, because we're talking about a Bible, not a person, but just like 28 years ago, I knew my husband was the one. It was sort of like that. And I got it, and it was. And the poll to other Bibles that are pretty or that I can appreciate because of a font or a page layout or a page color or some other feature, I'm not drawn to. I just want Jesus. I mean, it was true before as well, but it somehow gave me the push to get over that. So I hope that makes sense, but I just knew. And this is it. So, I'm using the one, and if there comes a time where the one falls apart, then I will use the other one. I probably would expect that the leather on whatever falls apart would still be good, so I could just get it sewn back in the leather as well meanwhile, and just keep ping-ponging the two. So that is my intention. This is a Longprimer Purple 43. It'll be back next year. It's a thin line. It's thinner than the 52. I'm sorry, I'm not a collector, so I apologize for not knowing the numbers. But I did want to just show you the difference in the skins and the leather. And I apologize for my dog. He was acting like a toddler while I am recording a video. So that is these. And if you were one of the brothers that made these come into my life through, and you happen to be watching this, I again thank you so much. It is my daily, it is the one, it is the me and Jesus time. So God bless you. I hope this is helpful. Savor your Savior. Bye-bye.